Hi everyone. I wanted to share with you a quick video of a trip we took earlier in August to Osoyoos, BC. We drove up from Burnaby and this is where we stopped in Hope. We had lunch at Raleigh's diner and then we went to the Othello Tunnels, which is somewhere we'd been before and really loved. It's really beautiful former train tunnels that have been converted into a walking trail, and you get to walk through the tunnels, which you'll see in a little bit. It's a really manageable trip, I would say, driving up from Vancouver. The only issue being that sometimes the highways can get, clogged up and delay your trip, which did happen to us on the way back. So you can see here the tunnels and how they were blasted out of the mountain, and it's really fascinating to walk through them and see the stunning, mountain that was changed into this tunnel for trains so long ago, and how it goes along through the canyon. We went on this trip with my parents. My parents were visiting from Quebec, and it was really nice to have that chance to show them this part of the world, which is a really beautiful part of British Columbia that is very arid and dry. They grow a lot of fruit and vegetables in this part, and of course they have vineyards. So we were actually staying on at Spirit Ridge Resort, which is run by the Inkameep First Nation band, and they created this resort and run it, and so it's a really quite beautiful thing. We went for a walk at the Osoyoos Canal Walkway early morning on day 2, and by the time we got back from the walk, it was pretty warm, so we were glad that we went really early. You can see the sage here, which is one of my favorite things about Osoyoos. You are surrounded by sagebrush and you can smell it in the wind. It's a really beautiful aspect of being there, and just being surrounded by all this beautiful nature. And pretty much everywhere you go, you can see evidence of wineries and fruit trees and things like that. We didn't get very far off the resort. This is the family pool of the resort, so this was a 3-bedroom condo that we were staying in while we were there, and facing the family pool, and there was also an adults only pool, which is closer to one of the restaurants. On day 3, we had lunch at the Sweetgrass restaurant, which is attached to the winery, and my mom and I had also gone and done a wine tasting earlier in the morning, which was very fun. And then in the afternoon, we just walked over to the Inkameep Desert Cultural Center and did the little tour on the inside of the museum. It's not a very big museum, but it's very sweet and has interesting historical stuff. It was very, very hot that day, up in the mid-30s Celsius, so we didn't actually go and do the outer part. They have a beautiful outer part of their park as well that you can go on tours and learn about the desert and the animals and the way of life that the Inkameep people had. You just see these stunning sunsets. We had these the whole time we were there. They were just absolutely beautiful. That's one of the reasons that we just love going to Osoyoos, is to see these beautiful things. We also did go to Rattlesnake Canyon and played some mini golf, which I didn't get any video of, but we would recommend. It's, a nice little resort type place that has, rides and games and things. So the next morning we headed back, and it was a very quick trip, but I thought I would just share it with you, give you a little glimpse of another part of British Columbia that you maybe haven't seen before. All of the links to the places that we visited and would recommend are down in the description box down below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again soon with another video.